your secret safe with me. Your secret safe with me. I won't tell her. I won't tell you.
Your secrets are safe with me.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Big T's podcast. We are officially on episode 4. Yes, I am super excited. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, like, comment, and subscribe. And yes, make sure you click out here and go watch the other videos. And if you already been here, welcome back. Thank you for the support. As y'all can see by today's title, we are doing men and women standards. Double standards is so overrated. But yes, we are doing men and women standards. We have 5. I mean, that's 10. But we have 5 important topics that are important to me on when it comes to women and men double standards. So go ahead and make sure, like I said, y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all watch this video all the way through. Make sure y'all go tell y'all homies and tell y'all families that you already know what's up. And make sure you tell them to come over here and come fuck with your girl. Yeah, come fuck with your girl, because she got all the insight, all the information, y'all. And I'm super excited to be doing this episode on podcast between men and women standards, because we about to hurt a lot of people's feelings, and this is what it is. On today's topic that we have for our first one is going to be double standards between men and women in relationships. Oh my gosh, I cannot stress this enough, y'all. If you ever been a woman that's been in the position of being double standard by a man in a relationship, then this topic relates to you. Don't be fast forwarding over my videos, bitch. Click your ass and stay right here, because this is very important. Anywho, yeah, I love myself. A hoe couldn't fuck with me on her best day, bitch. Okay, anyway. I've been that bitch, go forever be that bitch. Can't no bitch out-talk me, you already know it's sad. But anyway, yeah. So double standards between men and women relationship. As everyone knows, like the first topic, like the first reason between that would like really more so be like, if we're in a relationship with a man, and say like a man, like you love your man, you in a relationship with your man, y'all doing the whole relationship thing, okay, that's cool, it's whatever. But it comes a time and a point where there's always going to be double standards in a relationship. Like, and I don't mean like, oh, like the woman takes care of the household and the man works. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about like if a man tries to find love somewhere else, like cheating on his women, even if it's following the bitch, liking all her pictures, showing her attention, you know, giving them a little bit of conversation, that's cheating. You know what I'm saying? And just for me, it's just like, texting goes a long way. You could text to somebody and then end up in a bed. Like, y'all do not understand that women, if a woman was to text a man or even show another man like any little interest, y'all, while being in a relationship with a man, she a hoe, she for everybody, just all type. Like, when I tell you I've been called the worst of the worst, it's crazy out here. Like, that's very much double standards. Like, if you are in a relationship with a man, or a man in a relationship with a woman, and you guys are both committed to each other, if a man steps out and he cheats, sleep with someone, takes someone out on a date, do anything with another woman that he would do with you, that is considered cheating. And vice versa, even the same way with women towards men, that is considered cheating. But now here's the thing. When a man does something and he fucks up and he does his dirt, now all of a sudden, when it's, brung to the light, we have to forgive them. I'm not saying like we have to, like as women, like we have to. I'm saying like during those situations, the men expect women to forgive them. You have to be forgiving. You have to really be like, oh, I forgive you and it's okay. It was a mistake. No, fuck that shit. Because nigga, if it was me over there throwing my ass back on somebody else's dick or doing whatever I wanted to do with the next nigga, you would be having a problem. You'll be, oh, you a hoe, you a slay, you gotta get your shit and go. Or if it's the women's house, oh, I'm finna pack my shit, I'm finna leave, I'm finna go fuck every bitch in the world. And all this, like, it's very much double standards. And I just feel like, as men, don't dish out what you cannot take in. You can't sit here and hold a grudge and hold a punishment on a woman that you so-called love. But you want her to just be sensitive. You want her to cater to you. You want her to comfort you in the times or the situations that you fuck up in. But you can't do it if she accidentally slip up. That makes absolutely no sense. So it is always going to be double standards in a relationship, period. Like, no matter what's going on. Like, to me, double standards are, like, so overrated. And I just feel like everyone should be forgiven. Like, we're all human, we all fuck up. So I feel like men shouldn't hold women so harshly accountable for everything when they're, as men, they fuck up daily. So it's like, if us as women held men accountable for the shit that they do, like fuck up and cheat in relationships or just anything in general when it comes to having double standards with women, they wouldn't be able to take that shit. Just like they wouldn't be able to take if we sat there and cheated on them back. They're not gonna be able to take that double standards if the script was flipped. And I'm just being completely honest. Like, men, yeah, they're supposed to be strong, but men are also supposed to be allowed to show their emotional side. And I feel like that's also very important. But when men hold double standards towards women, I'm not saying like it makes us heartless, but it makes us less emotionally available. And I'm just gonna be honest, because I've been in that predicament so many times where I'm dealing with a guy, I'm dealing with a man, and it's the double standard of the cheating thing. And then when I become less emotionally available for them, it's double standards. Like, oh, you're not showing me this, you're supposed to be doing this, no, I'm not supposed to be showing you emotion. No, bitch, you supposed to be comforting me. You supposed to be showing your emotions to me. So I just feel like double standards is a huge fucking thing in relationships, and I don't like it. I be talking to my, I know, Papa. I be talking to my man all the time about that. Like, no, that's not fair. Okay, like, for example, y'all, when it comes to me and my man, like, the phone thing, I don't like the phone situation when we're going back and forth over a phone. Like, I tell him, if you could pick up my phone anytime that you want to, any time of day, you could take my phone to Florida, bitch, and you could bring that motherfucker back. You won't find nothing on my phone. That it should be the same way with you. I should be able to pick up your phone any other time that I want to. I shouldn't have to sneak your phone or take your phone when you're knocked out sleep. You know what I'm saying? Or when I have put medicine. I mean, no. I did not say that. I just feel like this. Look, y'all, when I tell you, I don't want to sit over here and get banned. I have my video taken down, but I was like this close, chopping up that and feeding it to a nigga. Like, for real. But listen, y'all, you don't even gotta take it that far. That man is for you, that nigga is for you. That man show you out, trip you out or nothing. I'm telling y'all, like, for real. I feel like that's another thing of double standards in a relationship. But when it comes to like phone and like hiding stuff in secrets, like, it's okay for a nigga to hide stuff and hide secrets and not tell his girl everything, but the man wants the women to tell him everything, to not hide nothing from him, to be on standby, to be on point. And I just feel like it's very unfair. Like, if you want your woman to do something for you or be submissive, that's really what it is being submissive. And when a woman is submissive to a man, he's satisfied, he okay, he don't want to hear nothing about the conversation, hear nothing about what she got to say. But when a woman is trying to talk to a man and tell him, hey, I want you to reciprocate that, it's, oh, I'm a man, I could do that, or, oh, you're not like me. No. When you are in a relationship, the best advice that I could give is to compromise. Compromise with that person. You know what I'm saying? Meet each other halfway and come to agreement terms, because all that men get to do all that stuff, but a woman can't. And then when they do it, it's just too much drama. That I feel like that is one of the reasons that causes a breakup between people, because I almost broke up with my man over that shit. I'm not playing. I really did. I really did. I was like, I'm done. Shit. Bitch, can't see your mouth. I can't see your phone. Okay, cool. I got you. Okay, I got you. That motherfucker gonna be in the toilet. You ain't gonna wake up to no alarm, bitch. Keep playing with me. Like, for real. So, I just feel like this, because I know now, if I cheated on my man right now, he'd be hurt. He'll be hurt. He would. Now, am I going to do that? No, I'm not. I'm not, because I don't want to hurt him. And he doesn't deserve that, because he's a good person. And that's also what I mean about forgiving your spouse and stop having double standards, because we are human and we all, fuck up. But I just feel like personally, like, if I was able to forgive him for certain things and some things, he should be forgiven towards me too. But I'm not gonna sit there and test the waters and then go cheat on my man just to see if he gonna do that, because that's not healthy, that's toxic, and we don't want any of that over here. But I feel like in relationships, it very much gives double standards, and I feel like a lot of relationships nowadays don't work because men do have double standards towards women, and it's a lot of unfairness in relationships when you have double standards. So I feel like if you want to have a healthy relationship, you should create a healthy environment between one another, and then you guys should, you know, compromise. Like I said, like meet each other halfway and just like let each other know the real. Like, men got to learn how to hear women and not just only hear what they want to do, because that is very important. A lot of men be like, oh, I'm the nigga, I'm the man, you know what I'm saying? It's just what I do. Like, no, because if we the women and we say, oh, no, nigga, I'm a woman, I'm a female, that's just what I do, then I'm like, what? So the same way y'all be looking at me, just like, what? We gonna be looking at y'all niggas, are you dumb? That's just the same way that we look at y'all. The same way y'all niggas look at us is the same way that we look at y'all, and that's real. So that is a very important topic. Number 2, the second topic that we have today is men are praised for taking care of their kids when women are not praised for taking care of their kids. I believe that both parents that are active in the kid's life should both get their flowers. I feel like, yes, the women does do a lot more work, because not saying just because we carried them and we had them, but because we are their mother, we're their primary caregiver. But men can also be their kids' primary caregivers. That is a thing also. So I just feel like because there's so many deadbeats out here, and there's so many dads that don't take care of their responsibilities, and there's so many dads that fall short on being that dad in kids' lives, that when the dad or the men do anything pertaining to their kids, it's always applaud, like, oh, you're doing good. And I get it. We're happy that there's another man on this earth that is taking care of his kids, that is loving them, that is supporting them, and that's doing what they have to do as their parent. We get it. That is all great. I never would degrade a man, period, just for being there for their kids and, you know, giving them their praise and their flowers. But when it comes to women, it's just like, oh, that's what you're supposed to do. Okay, well, that's what a man is also supposed to do too. So I feel like women are looked over. They overlook women when it comes to kids. Like, oh, that's your responsibility, that's your child, that's what you're supposed to do. And like, hey, it is what it is. Like, you signed up to have that child, so you know what I'm saying, that's your responsibility. And yes, it is automatically. I would never deny my responsibility to nobody, so I completely understand. I just personally feel like when it comes to men and women, men are praised more for doing their job than women. There are men out here that do praise their women or praise the mother of their child. I don't want to say baby mama because that's ghetto. I don't like that term. But that do praise the mother of their child and give them their flowers. But there are a lot of men that don't. And there are a lot of mothers out there that aren't praised. And there's women out there that struggle. Like, women be depressed and still have to get up and take care of their kid. They could be sad, suicidal. They still have to get up and take care of their kid. Like, seriously, they could be having a bad day. They still got to take care of their kid. And when I tell y'all, it is kind of like hard in that situation because when I tell y'all, even myself, like, I've been there before where I'm like, damn, I don't even feel like getting out of bed today. But my baby crying, he hungry, he need his diaper changed. So it's very much understandable. Like, I feel like women should be praised a lot more when it comes to like taking care of their child. Not saying like, oh, okay, like give a bitch her flowers because she's doing what she's supposed to. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, women should be more appreciated. We should be more appreciated and more thanked. Thank you for taking care of my son for the day or my daughter for the day. I'm gonna just be honest. My son's dad, he's a very good man, and he's one hell of a dad. When I tell you he's there for his child, he is there for his child. I don't care what me and my man go through. I don't care if we fell out today and we stopped talking and we ended up hating each other. I could never speak bad about that man because he handles his responsibilities. He does what he's supposed to do, and he's an amazing fucking dad. Like, I cannot stress this enough, and I am so happy that my son has that type of dad figure, because that is so important, especially with boys and girls too. They need their dads too, but it's so important. So I feel like I give him his flowers and he gives me my flowers. And I feel like double standards between men and women when it comes to taking care of their kids is like very overrated. I feel like everyone should be on the same page. Everyone should be compromising, because if you're not, it's just women are gonna feel unappreciated anyway, especially when a man not there to take care of his responsibilities. You're not there to take care of your responsibilities, but the moment you do, you praise. But I'm not being praised. I've been here the whole time. I don't even get a thank you. And I'm not saying that's what my situation. That's what a lot of mothers out there. And I do have friends that have someone that they had a child with, and they just don't care. And it's just so sad, because it's just like, again, I get it. A lot of people praise dads when they see them doing something, because they know it's a world full of deadbeats. So the third topic that we have today is double standards in the bedroom. Why y'all men gotta be so difficult? You know what I'm saying? You want a little threesome with a girl, I give it to you. But when I want a threesome with a man, it's a no. Clock it. You can keep it. I just feel like it's very important to talk about this topic when it comes to double standards in the bedroom, because it is a lot of double standards. I just feel like this. When it comes to men and women, so I'll say, I'm not gonna say all women. Some women don't care about body counts. Some women do. Some men, well, let me say majority of men care about body counts. Why? I don't know. I get it, you know. The only thing that I can think of is, okay, a man don't want a woman that's been around, or a man don't want a woman that, you know what I'm saying, they be doing it a lot. Some women like they women, you know, reserved just for them, which is totally understandable, because I don't like my man being for everybody, and he not for everybody. And if he gonna be for everybody, he can go. And that's just the same way that I reciprocate that when it comes to him, because that's just so unfair. Like I said, it's double standards. Like, I feel like in the bedroom, men want women to like have minimal sex partners or no sex partner, but you know, when it comes to men, they could have sex with however many women they want to. It don't matter. They race, their ethnicity, what they look like. If a man want to have sex with a woman, he gonna do it. And I just feel like it's very double standard. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit here and expect a woman to not, you know, have you know, bodies. I mean, like, you don't ever know when people start having sex and being sexually active. People explore, do everything all the time. Like me, I'm not saying like I got 1,000 bodies, but baby, I got bodies. Okay, and I'm not afraid to admit that. I'm human, I'm a woman, I've been there, I've done that. Simple, just like everybody else. But I do feel like when it comes to the bedroom, it's very much double standards. Men could fuck as many women as he want, but a girl, she can't even fuck 2 niggas without being a hoe. And I just feel like if a man out here fucking that much, you are a hoe too. Men could be hoes just like women could be hoes. And I just feel like it's so degrading. It's so degrading when a man looks at a woman differently, but when a woman looks at a man differently, he's always pleading like, oh, you shouldn't look at me that way. Don't change how your perspective of me. No, because you changed your perspective of me. If I would have sat there and did it. So I feel like when it comes to men, they get to do whatever they want, while women have to be there and just be this fucking wax figure that just sticks there and be like, oh yes, 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 be a yes man and everything. I'm not being no fucking yes man to a nigga who can't be no yes man to me. Like, what I look like. So I feel like double standards is a huge thing. And I don't feel like, you know, when it comes to being in the bedroom, it's just too much. And especially with like STDs, if a nigga give a bitch an STD, it's okay. But if a bitch give a nigga an STD, it's niggas raise all hell. Oh, this bitch burnt me. Now he going on a rant. He telling his homies. I'm talking about this nigga dragging your name through the mud and through the dirt. But if he gave you an STD, it's, bro, you better not tell nobody. Oh, bro, you better not be talking to your friends, telling your friends either. Bro, if you do this, I'm gonna do that. Especially when it comes to like hood niggas and like niggas from the street. If you ever been raised in the ghetto or raised in the streets or the hood or whatever like me, then nigga, you know. So I just feel like personally, like it's a lot. It's a lot when it comes to double standards when it comes to them STDs, boy, because men will dog walk you for having an STD, but when it comes to a nigga, it's, oh shit, she just burnt me. It is what it is. But when a woman get burnt, I'm disgusting. Like, how you know I'm not going around just giving STDs? Like, another nigga gave this to me, and I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm not gonna sit there in front of be like, oh, I'm not having sex with nobody else. No, you are, because you're giving out STDs. And then this is what I don't understand is when it comes to when it also comes to like relationships, like I said before, like when I first started talking about this topic about double standards, it comes with relationships. When a man wants a threesome with their woman, or even if a woman wants a threesome with her man, I don't care however it goes either way. I'm never judging nobody. This is a judgment-free zone, so I'm not judging no one. Have I done one? Yes, I have. Well, quite a few. But clock that T. Don't do too much, okay? But I just feel like this. Men love to have threesomes. Well, some, and I speak for all, because some men only want one woman. They're fine. They're satisfied. Some men, like, especially like in my past, like they want relationship. They want a threesome with women, and I feel like, okay, cool, you do what you do. But then if a woman brings up a threesome with another man, it's, oh, fuck no, you know what I'm saying, we're not doing that. Why would I sit there and let another nigga, you know, have sex with you or be intimate with you? But it's like, okay, I sat here and I let another female be intimate with you, so what's the difference? Again, double standards. Y'all men give out double standards towards women, towards every single thing. I don't care if it's how she walks, she talk, how she sleeps, she showered. It's always going to be double standards, and I feel like it's so unfair. So I feel like to avoid all of that, just stop the threesomes. Don't be doing that. Y'all want to see other people split and go y'all separate ways. But when it comes to double standards in that bedroom, it is very real. And a lot of people don't talk about, like, people talk about double standards like with the work industry and how, you know, men used to get paid more than women. Okay, I understand like that type of double standards, but when it comes to double standards in a bedroom, it is very overlooked and underrated. Like, I just don't get it. You know, whatever floats your boat, do your forte, do your shit. But like I say, when it comes to me, I'm not doing no more threesomes ever, because if I wanted a threesome with a man, no nigga will let me. But when it comes to a woman, you know what I'm saying, letting their man do whatever they want to do with a threesome, it's okay. And I feel like men are greedy in a way. All men are greedy and selfish in their own ways. And I can't stand when a man uses that, oh, well, I'm a man, that's just in my natural habitat. Okay, so if I turn around and I do it and I say that's in my natural habitat again, you would be feeling some type of way. So the same way that y'all men would feel, just think about us. Think about us women and how we would feel. We feel the same way that y'all feel, but 10 times worse, because we are way more emotional than men. Women are emotional creatures. Women are always going to be more emotional towards any situation in a relationship, partnership, friendship. It don't matter. Women are so much more emotional than men, and are so much more passionate than men when it comes to having conversations and talking about things that are bothering them, or that they don't want to do, or that something that they do want to do. And then when that other partner is not, they're not trying to meet you halfway, it's very difficult. It's like, because it's like, okay, you want me to please you, you want me to do all of this and have these double standards, but it's like, what about me? So having double standards, I just feel like it puts a lot of women on the back burner for themselves, and to the point where women don't get happy anymore. And I'm not trying to say like women don't cheat, because there are women out there that do cheat. Have I cheated? Of course. But that's what drives the relationship apart and drives the relationship away. And I cannot stand that enough. Another topic that we have today is double standards with hygiene between men and women. If you are a nigga and you do not wash your hands after using the bathroom, you are nasty. I do not care. I tell my man all the time, when you leave out that, before you leave out that bathroom, you need to wash your hands. You have to. It's so annoying to know that men feel like they don't have to be as clean as women because they are men. I like a nigga with hygiene. Brush your teeth, scrape your tongue, wash your face, get your ass in the shower. I like a man with hygiene. If your hygiene needs to match my hygiene, or we can't do it, baby. I don't understand what it is between the double standards between men and women and hygiene. Like, men feel like women vaginas have to be super clean, butt have to be clean. I'm talking about whole body gotta be clean. You gotta smell good every single second of the day. You gotta look good every single second of the day. But when it comes to a man, they could just, it's whatever. Don't wash their hands, maybe miss a shower. They could just kick back and relax. You know what I'm saying? A woman gotta make sure her house is completely clean. She better not have not a speck of dust on a counter, nothing. But when a man, his house can be completely trashed, and the woman gotta feel comfortable being around that? No, absolutely not. That is very much double standard. Like, now I'm in a relationship, so I don't mind cleaning up after my man, because there's been plenty of times that my man has cleaned up after me, which is fine. But when it's a ongoing, consistent thing, and it's just, oh, I'm a man, that's all men give, is the same excuse every single time, no matter what double standard it is on any situation. That's just what they do. That's their excuse. I'm a nigga, I'm a man. That's not a good enough explanation. You are a human being. You are a person just like me. So at the end of the day, you need to be clean. You need to make sure your hygiene is up to perfection. I can't stand that. I can't stand the way that men think when it comes to hygiene and double standards with women. Women have to be this freaking goddess, clean. But when it comes to a man, he don't gotta do all that. No, yes you do. Yes you do. You can't eat my pussy if you don't brush your teeth. You rolling up woods with tobacco and weed, and you trying to rub my you trying to rub my what? Look at your fingernail. So go clean under your nails. What is wrong with y'all? I don't understand. Like, I really don't. I'm just be so honest. Like, I really do not understand what the fuck is going on with y'all, man. Like, for real. Like, I feel like double standards with hygiene between men and women is one of the most biggest issues and problems and topics that need to be talked about a lot more, because men do not understand that women want clean men. Women want men that get up and take care of themselves. There are men out there that do take care of themselves. Great, keep doing what you're doing. But there are a lot of men that don't take care of themselves, and sometimes it's unattractive. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, especially if a man's doing it all the time. Like, I've done myself firsthand. So, you know, I just feel like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about your clothes and wearing fancy jewelries and smell good, like colognes. No, I'm talking about, like, really taking care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like women have to do that every single day of their life, 365 days a year, week, days, months, years. But with a man, he can do it occasionally, and it's okay. But if a woman was to be like how men are, oh, she a dirty B word, oh, she can't take care of herself, oh, she this, oh, she that, but if a woman was to call those men all those things or say all those things about a man, then it would be a problem. So I feel like double standards between hygiene and women, they should just be equal. Both of y'all should be taking care of yourself. All men and women should be loving themselves enough to take care of themselves every single day. You gotta love yourself and know your self-worth in the head. Like, I want to get up, I want to smell good and look good today. Like, that's what I do. You know, so everybody has their own forte, but I just feel like that's a very important thing to talk about, because hygiene is important, period. You never want to go nowhere stinking or smelling bad. You always want to make sure that you're getting up every day and that you take care of yourself, present yourself, and, you know, set the bar. You know what I'm saying? Some people have to take after other people, and that's totally fine. But when it comes to hygiene, that's very big. You know what I'm saying? People have their days where their pH might be thrown off, or their little wee-wee might be stinking. Okay, it's cool. Get in the shower, take care of yourself, do what you do. I get it. Everyone has bad days, but a man or a woman shouldn't be having bad days every single day. It just don't work like that. Y'all got to make sure that y'all get up and y'all take care of yourselves. And y'all as men have to stop expecting women to be like that 365 days a year if you can't even do it yourself. I always used to use this motto and say, don't tell me to do something that you not going to do. Don't tell me to do something that you ain't doing. You can't sit here and be hypocritical and be like, oh, do this, and, you know what I'm saying, clean yourself, or clean up your house, or make sure you smell good, but you're not smelling good yourself. Your house not clean yourself. So it's very much double standards between men and women when it comes to hygiene, and I feel like that's very something important to talk about. And like I said, whatever floats your boat, you know what I'm saying, your forte is your forte. Another topic that we are talking about today is how women are judged more than men. I feel like women are judged more than men in anything. And I know, like, when it comes to all the topics that I covered today, that pretty much, like, sums up, like, the judgment between men and women. But I really genuinely feel like women are judged more than men. And it is just sad. It's just so degrading, you guys, when, you know, like, us as women, we do the best that we can. But even if we do the slightest thing that a man doesn't like, we're completely judged. And I feel like, you know, like the Bible said, like God said, like, don't judge other people, you know what I'm saying? Because the only person that can judge is God. And I feel like that's a very fair statement to put out there, because I genuinely feel like no one should be judging nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all do things that we not proud of, and we all do things that we're not supposed to do. But when it comes to men judging women, that shit is so real. Like, for example, now I don't want y'all on here talking about some, oh shit, you know what I'm saying, she like that, because I'm not anymore. But I'm gonna just give y'all an example. Back in my past, I'm gonna say my past, because it is my past, y'all. But I don't care. I don't gotta explain nothing to y'all. I don't gotta explain nothing to y'all. Anywho, back in my past, I had a boyfriend, and I slept with him, and I slept with his brother. Yes, I did. Am I proud of that? No. Was it nasty? Very much so. I mean, the sex wasn't nasty. It was good. But I'm saying, like, me doing what I did, was it okay? No, it wasn't okay. It was very much wrong, and I own up to my shit, and I take accountability. Now, was I young? Yes. Is that an excuse? No. But let me tell y'all, I did that, right? I was judged. Like, when I say judged, I mean completely judged off the rip, bashed and everything. Which I understand people's feelings. But it was a lot of boys that were judging me. Now, clock this T. Now, when I got in a relationship with someone else, and they ended up having sex with my friendios, okay, my friends, my homegirls, whatever, and homie hopping and having sex with everyone that I knew that I was close to, it was praised. Like, damn, nigga, you got the whole group, you got her and her friends, like, yeah, boys dabbing them up and everything, like, yeah, like, you own that, you did that, praising them, giving them they flowers, once again, they giving these niggas they flowers. But when I do it, it's oh, you a homie hopper, you this, you that, that's what I mean, being judged. But like I said again, men and boys will always be praised. And when a woman does something that a man, you know, might do or does, because women are not men, that makes it not okay. And I feel like, again, that's double standards. It just is what it is, double standards. Like, you mad at me because I'm doing this and I did something that I know that I shouldn't have did, but okay, but you shouldn't have did that. You shouldn't have slept with my friends, but because I slept with your friends, I don't know. Y'all, I just feel like double standards is very important to talk about. But, you know, a lot of people don't like to talk about double standards between men and women, because like I said before, it breaks up a lot of relationships between men and women, and I just cannot stress that enough. I don't know what be going on out here in the world, but like I always say, when it comes to men and women double standards, if a man is trying to have double standards with you or create double standards, back away from that man. You don't even have to treat that man the same way. Normally, I would say treat him how he treats you, but because of my growth, I just say walk away and leave it alone. Don't stoop down to nobody's level. Don't stoop down to a man's level and degrade yourself or disrespect yourself, or even get back with your body just because of a man and his double standards towards y'all in every single aspect or character in y'all life, or what y'all doing, what y'all got going on in y'all situation. Like, don't let no man do that to you. If you ever feel like a man is trying to create a double standard with cleanliness, hygiene, relationship, the bedroom, y'all relationship status, just anything, like any double standard on anything in your life as a woman, leave that man, back away. You could try to work it out with that man and talk to him, but if that man he's still on that double standard shit, back up and walk away, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's not worth it to have double standards with a man. I'd rather have a man that's equal and fair, that makes men and women equal in all places, instead of always thinking about, because society be throwing that shit in there. Like, society does. Like, women not supposed to do this, but men could do it. Like, I don't like that. So like I said, if a man doing that, girl, please leave that man alone. Please leave that man alone. Don't start going back to fucking with that man or nothing, because he gonna think it's okay to set them double standards, and it's not. I feel like double standards, again, are overrated, and no one should be having double standards at all, especially in today's times, because like I said, we are human. But thank y'all for listening to Big T's podcast. That is all we have for today. Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all watch the whole video, go back out and click out and go watch my other videos if you haven't. Like I said, if you are new, welcome to my podcast, Big T Gang. If you already been here, thank y'all for coming back to episode 4. I post every single week at Wednesday at 8 p.m. Every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Y'all will see a post. Shout out to me because we are 1 month consistent. And yes, I'm so excited. Yes, we are 1 month consistent. Subscribers are going up, likes are going up, comments are going up, and everything else. And stay blessed and less stressed, and check in with me every Wednesday. Bye.